We're gonna finish this game. I'm tired of just running around, boss. We're going to finish this game today. Right now on this stream. I can guarantee you. I ain't messing around today, boss. Ooh. Bro, how do I... Can I switch? Bro. I wish I could switch. Oh, shit. That's how you do it. Meds. This pistol. This pistol. Grenades. Shovel. What else? Oh, not the flask. What, the flashlight? No? Okay. So my quick bag should now have all of that. Oh no, it took away my shotgun. I want the shotgun there. There you go. I like that. That's dope. I had no clue this whole time I could do that. That's actually crazy. I know I could hold quick bag, I just didn't know. I was wondering if I could switch it. Apparently you can, so it's a nice little thing. Oh no. Gotta try and avoid this. Get away from me, boss. Come near me, I pop you. Okay. Came near. You came near. Don't get your shit smoked. You got your shit smoked. You really want it too? Your buddies are over there dying. Come on. Let's hit them with the... Oh, we don't have any more tents. Fuck. Do we have a house near here? No, we don't. Why do we make two right over there? I'm confused. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. We can do this. We can definitely do this. Mama ain't never raised no bitch. Don't tell me there's more. Bro! Are you kidding me? Thank you. Come again. Is there, bro, where are they? There's no way I don't have a stone, boss. This is ridiculous. There's no stones. There's no stones on the ground, question mark? There's only sticks. Well, that's just splendid, isn't it? There's no stones. That's very nice. What do they have purple? Alright, bro. I'm out of here. Bye. That's crazy. Oh, was Kevin right there? There's no way it's actually this cold, bro. We're about to finish the game, guys. This stream right here. I bet my life on it. Well.
Get down, son!
All right. Indeed. Very informational. Golf balls, indeed. What the hell? No way I lost ammo doing that. A leather jacket must have to keep you cold, right? Maybe not. Slugs, let's go, boss. Oh, a katana. This shit looks clean. This shit is clean, my boy. I like it. I like it a lot. Golden armor collected. What? This is dope. I think we go back to the other side, right? I hope it's not a dead end. Didn't look like it. And it's a dead end. Nice. Very, very nice.
Coconut Cherry, Future Bar. Protein for when you need it most.
just watch the end on YouTube and it's so shit. It is what it is, boys. Hello, Eggy. How's it going? Yeah, honestly, the forest is a masterpiece. I think it solos anything, to be honest. I don't know how they could outdo the forest. Yo, bro, clip that. There's no way y'all didn't hear that. That's insane. Oh shit. Damn it. I had a tree. I feel that. Honestly, like, I don't know how they could bring something better than the forest. Like, this right here is, I'd say, a decent try, but it's nowhere near even close of even getting close to the criteria of that game. It was so good. Oh, come on, man. That's retarded. Alright. If the forest had these graphics, but with with the same FPS as the forest, it would have been mad fucking. It would have been clean, bro. The game would have been different. I'm honestly fine with the forest graphics, so I actually like fuck with the forest graphics hella. And I like how much the trees are spread out in the forest. Like, it's not too crazy. Like, some parts don't even have trees, and then a lot of parts are just a whole forest. Like, I like the layout of the first one a lot better. I like how they had sinkholes and stuff to make you interested. They have nothing in this game that makes you interested except just a bunch of doors with key cards. And in the first game, there was like it was so limited to all the key cards. It was honestly a lot more fun to find once you did find it. It was a lot more. Wait, was that a digging spot? Oh, it was a lot more fun to find for sure. All right. Here we are. Boys, are you still in the stream? Look what I found, boss. So I got a katana. I got some golden armor, boss. I'm teed. I'm full teed. Full teed, yes, of course. Katana man with gold armor. This next part right here is pretty clean, I can't lie. Let's see if I think this is, my little guess is that this is like maybe Virginia's room. I don't know though. It's just a little guess. They have hella shit in this place right here, honestly. There's like a whole shotgun and shit. I think once there's like multiple shotguns, so once you're full on shotguns, you can give one to like Virginia and then go to another shotgun and grab it. Wish you could open those. Right here, there's
Energy
the
drink,
shotgun.
now in 3 new flavors: thermal grape, bloody banana, and chillin' cherry. Blast off with Fize.
Alright. Alright, let's see it, boss. Okay, so we're on this island to find billionaires. Okay, let's see. Look, here we are. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit, back up. Holy shit, this thing is fast. Thing fucking is a speed demon. Holy shit, kid. Will this hurt me? Wait, oh, no way it actually hurts me. That's crazy. Oh my god. You're dying, kid. Just stay down there. Stay down there, boy. Oh my. What the fuck? Hit me with a kangaroo kick, kid. What the fuck? Like, die already, boss. Oh wait, he revives himself, right? He does? He revives himself? Are you kidding me? I have to put him out of his misery? Use your cross. Hold it out, the cross. They're demons, kid. Alright. I'll use the cross. I shall use the cross. The fuck is this? Rocks? Oh shit. No shit. That is insane. Burn, buddy. Burn in hell. Come here. Is this like hell? I'm confused. This must be like... Alright, we go down here, boss. That's creepy as fuck. There's so many cannibals in this game compared to the Forest. There's like so many mutants. It's insane. There's like 4 so far, maybe 5. Oh! That's some tough shit. Which way do I go, bro? Damn it. About to speed run this bitch. All my creepy armor is gone? Do I have it on right now? Who the fuck is this? What the fuck? What the fuck? Is it fake? That's the girl that just got... No, I didn't kill Virginia. I just never became her friend. Who is this, Puffton? Is this Mr. Puffton? How do we find him? I never saw Mr. Puffton anywhere. I'm staying here, guys. I would, but I gotta, you know, stay here. I've got shit. You know, I've gotta leave. You guys have fun. You guys have a good time. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you next time on The Price is Right. No shit, I can actually crash them? There's fire on their things. No, there's no way that's actually Timmy and his dad. You're fucking with me. Oh, that's why he was like, son. That's why he called him son. I was looking back in stream. That's crazy. Dude, that's actually insane. What the fuck? What? Yeah. I just remembered that. But if that was his son, like, or if that was Timmy's dad, is that not Edward? Was Edward not Timmy? Or is Edward not Timmy's dad? And then Virginia is what? Timmy's daughter or Timmy's dad's daughter? Might be Timmy's daughter. What's good, Snell? We just figured out that Timmy and Timmy's dad are. I think Edward Puffton is Timmy's dad, and I came to save him on this island. And apparently, the billionaire is Timmy's dad. Then who's Edward? That looked exactly like Edward. Timmy's dad looked exactly like him. I'm good, boss. I'm good, Snell. That's so weird. Edward is Edward. So, if Edward is Edward, and then where do they come into the story? And how does Timmy's dad come into the story if Well, no, he's not a billionaire when you find Timmy, but he was probably I'm saying he probably became a billionaire after he found Timmy and got that game show and shit. Or not game show, got that he went on that TV show and all that shit. He probably became a billionaire after is what I'm trying to say. But I don't know. It looked just like the dude in the picture. He had a mustache and everything like that dude. Like, no, literally? Hold on. Yeah, his name is Eric. That's weird. So the whole reason we came here was to find a billionaire and we never found them. Like I need to see a explanation video on this shit. Huh.
Yeah. Whoop.
I wouldn't say it's a shit ending. It's just kind of hard to understand a little bit. Virginia, she's still out there. I never became her friend. That's weird. Well, at least they put Timmy and his dad in it. They still put that in it. That whole part where it showed that city though, I need an explanation on that shit. So I went the other way. But that's another thing. Who's that other girl that tried to get in, but then she became a glob or whatever? Like, that was weird. And saved her from what? What am I saving her from? Like, to get off the island? Oh. Yeah, I guess that's true. You're right. Well, here she is, boss. Let's go see what she wants, Kevin. Yeah, I know who he was. I'm asking. I know he pistol whipped me when I crashed. I'm asking. I'm trying to figure out who he was, though. That's a. Can I give you something, Virginia? Do I have any clothes? I don't have anything I can give you. That's crazy. All right. Let's see.
The finished Sons of the Force and
Bad ending. Oh, so that is Timmy. Okay, so it looks like Timmy was going through some weird shit. I don't know what's happening there. Okay. Or huh. Secret ending. And then what? Virginia dies? From what? What the fuck? And what? This would be your homie, I'm guessing. Huh.
Before we begin this video, I'd like to say that Sons of the Forest is still in early access, so some things might change in the future. The story might be expanded, more things might be added, plus it's just my theory, so don't take things here way too seriously.
Right.
Also, a warning, this video is going to contain spoilers for Sons of the Forest and obviously the Forest, so be careful. Let's begin from the start. We are a hired mercenary who's been sent to an island to find a billionaire and his family that have
Tell me that does not look like.
been
Alright.
missing for 31
mind.
weeks. Remember the 31 weeks as it becomes important later in the story. We obviously don't come alone as we have mercenaries in the helicopter, plus we can see one more helicopter outside of the window. But everything goes south as our helicopter gets shot and we crash. We wake up, but we immediately get knocked out by a white lab coat looking guy, and that's why I'll keep calling him throughout this video. Later we wake up again, we help our mate named Kelvin, and now our goal is to find the other missing crew members. They have GPS trackers, so that shouldn't be too hard. Unfortunately, we find out that all of them are already dead, but we still stay trying to figure out what's happening, and during our stay on the island, we meet a lot of hostile cannibals. But not everyone is unfriendly towards us, as we meet a mysterious lady with 3 legs and 3 arms. At first, she's very cautious, but by not
This doesn't
threatening
really
her
seem
and
like an
remove-
explanation. This seems more like just showing
her
you
weapons
the.
from our hands when she comes to us. After a while, she begins to trust us. And here's a fun fact: you can give her a GPS tracker and a weapon, and she will occasionally protect you and your base. But she won't. She's the daughter of the missing billionaire, Virginia Puffton. Conveniently, she can't talk much, so we don't learn anything from her. During our stay on the island, we explore a lot of caves, finding random notes and drawings here and there. At one moment, we enter a cave that leads us into a bunker, and we get a very important cutscene. We see a person shooting some sort of a blob when another guy appears with a shotgun to help him out.
Get down, son.
Be careful. But soon after that, we see the white lab coat guy from the very beginning of the game, and he's not happy. But luckily or
Okay.
not luckily, that blob falls on us and we black out. But we wake up later as if nothing happened and we continue our exploration. And another fun fact, this bunker/cave is where you can find the katana. It's important to mention that throughout the entire game, in the caves, we keep finding some ore that looks like gold. And in one of the caves, we can even find a note saying, "For your information,
This is what you're looking for.
we're
Yeah,
looking
I've seen
for." I
that.
don't know for sure what that ore is, but it might be just gold, and that would explain why the Puffton family is so rich, or maybe that ore is just something else. In any case, by the end of the game, we find a last will and testament from the missing billionaire, Edward Puffton. In his will and testament, he declares that he wants to give almost $600 billion to his daughter, Virginia Puffton. The document was signed on 22nd of May, 2022, so that would indicate that the game takes place in 2022. After lots of running around the island and exploring a bunch of caves, we finally find all the keycards and we go into some sort of a bunker. It looks nice inside, and there are a
He
bunch
says
of
the
pictures
game takes
depicting a
place in
cube.
2022, but I doubt that I doubt that paper was written in 2022 or in 2020. Or I doubt that
The cube is
paper
important to the story, and we'll talk about it soon. Going deeper, we find a
was
destroyed
just printed, so it doesn't mean that it's taking place in 2022. That just means that paper specifically.
wall with an opening and a secret door that can only be opened if you have a golden suit. That door leads us into a cave with lava and a lot of mutants/demons. We can call them demons because before entering the secret door, we find a note saying "Crosses burn demons." And guess
Yeah, I saw that, but that didn't click in my head that those were demons.
what? There's a cross in the game, and the cross makes those demons burn. I'm not even making this stuff up. On our way through the cave, we find some random notes, and at the very end, we finally find a huge golden box that we can enter, the cube. As soon as we enter that cube, we see some people spawn out of nowhere. If you didn't kill Kelvin or Virginia, they'll be here with you in this cutscene. We also see a person with a laptop.
Kelvin.
Behind him, there's the white lab coat scientist that we saw at the
Oh,
very
there's
beginning
Kelvin.
of the game. But he cannot enter the cube as he's too late and the cube door closes. In the end game cutscene,
Buddy,
we
you
see
could
the
have
cube
came in.
showing some sort of an advanced civilization, and after a few short seconds, the show stops. There are 2 endings. You either hop on the helicopter and leave with Kelvin and Virginia, or you stay with them on the island, if you haven't killed them. The ending and the cutscene with the cube looks very confusing, so let me explain on what I think is happening. First things first, those 2 people that we saw, that's Timmy LeBlanc from The Forest, and the older guy is his father, aka the main character that we played as in the first game, Eric LeBlanc. The reason why it's Timmy and his father and not someone random is because you can see a scar in the right eye. Timmy has the same scar in his right eye at the end of the first Forest. Plus, the theory gets confirmed even more when the guy with the shotgun walks in and says, "Get down, son."
Right.
Down, son.
providing more evidence that it's Timmy and Eric, aka us from the First Forest. So despite what a lot of people think and thought it looks like in Sons of the Forest, we play just as a regular mercenary and not Timmy. We're gonna talk about Timmy a bit later, but we have to talk about the cube first. The cube is some sort of an artifact that causes a brief dimensional switch. It's mentioned in one of the notes. So the futuristic city that we saw was a glimpse into another civilization in another dimension. Before entering the cube, we find a note saying cube activates every 8 cycles and stay in the cube. There's also a note saying safe in cube. It looks like you are safe inside.
Further studies show that the hypothesis may be correct and that the subjects in question are safe inside the cube. So that's why that girl got turned into like one of those
the
big
cube when it
globs.
activates. For those that are in proximity of the cube, when it's activated, you turn into a mutant. We see that happening as the white lab coat guy gets turned into a blob as he didn't manage to enter the
Oh
cube.
my
And I
God.
don't know how far or how close you have to be to the cube in order to get turned into a mutant. Timmy knew when the cycle is going to start as he rushed into that cube with a laptop and a timer. He wanted to get in before the timer ended. We're gonna get back to the facts and notes soon, but let's theorize a bit. If the cube activates every 8 cycles and we have a note proving that, what if 8 cycles is actually 8 months? Puffins went missing 31 weeks ago. That's almost 8 months. So maybe during one of the cube activation cycles, they all became mutants as they were too close to the cube. Notice how Timmy does not enter the cube with his dad. I assume he leaves his dad far away and a safe distance from the cube. How Timmy knows about the cube and its effects, you might ask me? Well, hear this out. At the end of the forest, the first game, Timmy gets resurrected by an ancient artifact that requires a sacrifice, a matching living person. His father, aka us from the first game, shoots down a plane using another artifact to get a perfect match, aka another kid to save his son. But using the artifact causes some side effects. We can see that at the end of the forest, Timmy has something inside of him. Fun fact, the map that we see at the end of the forest resembles the current map that we play in Sons of the Forest. So probably
Oh,
current
shit.
events from Sons of the Forest
Wait, what?
resembles the current map that we
No, it doesn't. What the fuck is this dude talking about? It's not even similar.
play in Sons of the Forest.
I mean, maybe that's what they like are hinting at,
So
but
probably current events from Sons of the Forest take place in that Site 2 island. And now that we know that Timmy's possessed by
Okay.
someone or something and he was in contact with the artifact from the Forest 1, that would explain why Timmy in the cube in this cutscene here multiplied and no one else had the same effect, as he was the only one who was resurrected using an artifact from the Forest 1. My theory is that Timmy gets healed in that cube, as we already know that the cube causes a brief dimensional switch. The dimensional switch is important because we find a book on the island that Timmy LeBlanc wrote about parallel universes and travel between them. The book must even be credible and not just
Oh.
science fiction, as
by
parallel universes and travel between is important because we find a book on the island that
Timmy LeBlanc on parallel universes and travel. Wow. That's interesting.
Timmy LeBlanc wrote about parallel universes and travel between them. The book must even be credible and not just science fiction, as on the back it says, scientists around the world agree that LeBlanc is the leading expert in the topic and the best person to explain it to the masses. Artifacts from the First Forest and Sons of the Forest are probably connected. If the cube causes a brief dimensional switch, then chances are the resurrection artifact has affected Timmy and gave him some abilities to see or feel parallel universes. That would explain how he's able to explain the parallel universes in his book. Going back to the endgame cutscene, my theory is that when we see Timmy split into multiple people, it's actually him getting healed by getting rid of the other Timmys from other parallel universes. Because he could probably be healed by getting rid of the other Timmys from other parallel universes. Because he could probably feel them, maybe they were inside of him, I don't know. On top of that, at the end, we see him look at his arm as if he's healed. In one of the rooms, we find cameras, and we can see how normal
Yeah, he
people
did
get
right there, didn't
his
he?
arm as if he's healed. In one of the rooms, we find cameras, and
Huh.
we can see how normal people get turned into mutants. My theory is that it happened during one of the cube activation cycles. If that's the case, then there's a range and a safe distance from the cube. Because Timmy didn't put his father in in danger, he left them outside as we don't see him in the cube cutscene. At the end, we can see that Timmy's dad is safe, so the cube did not affect him. Even though the guy with the white lab coat got turned into a blob as he was too close to the cube. Also, it's worth mentioning that all the cannibals around the island are not mutants. That means they are probably somewhat some way safe on the surface of the island. My theory is that something must have happened before one of the cube cycles, so the majority of the people got stuck in their bunkers, and that's how they got turned into those mutants. After a while, they all went missing, and now here we are almost 8 months later searching for the Puffton family. Also, it's worth mentioning that we find a lot of dead bodies that took their own lives. Presumably, they knew that they would turn into those monsters/mutants. So they decided that it's a better way to die like that rather than dying becoming a mutant. To make some things even more clear, in one of the caves we find a piece of a newspaper from the Sunset Times that says, PuffCorp outbid Sahara Therapeutics for the remote island. For those who don't know, Sahara Therapeutics were located on the peninsula from the
Right.
first game, The Forest. They were working on medical treatments and genetics, but we all know how it all ended up with a bunch of mutants at the end. Apparently, Sahara Therapeutics wanted the second private island as well, but PuffCorp outbid them. PuffCorp probably belongs to Edward
Oh.
Puffton, the billionaire that went missing, because Edward's last name is Puffton and it's PuffCorp. I guess it makes sense. Why Sahara Therapeutics and why PuffCorp wanted to buy that island in the first place, I have no idea. Maybe they knew that this island has gold, if that even is gold. Maybe they knew about that artifact, or maybe they just wanted a private island to do their shady business. To add even more side information, it looks like this island was being sold as an exclusive luxury bunker community, as we can see this in this pamphlet. It says that you have to contact for pricing and you could customize your own bunker. On the other side of the pamphlet, we can see what kind of luxury facilities customers would get, so it looks like the PuffCorp was making extra money by selling the facilities. So some things in the game are explainable, but not everything. Like, why did they get stuck and didn't protect themselves from another cube activation cycle? What happened at that time? There are a lot of notes about golf clubs, and golf balls. Those might be coded messages of some sort, and maybe they weren't talking about golf clubs and golf balls at all. But there is a golf course on the island, so maybe it was a safe spot to be during the cube activation cycle. I don't know. Maybe. Also, I have no idea why Virginia has 3 arms and 3 legs, and why she called Virginia in the first place. Is it just a coincidence? As in the first game, The Forest, there were mutants named Virginia, as they mutated
Yeah.
from the girl named Virginia. Virginia from The Forest has lots of legs, and Virginia here has 3 legs. Is it just a coincidence, or there's something more to the story? Why didn't the white lab coat guy just shoot us, and who is he in the first place? And why those demons were scared of the cross? Was the cross made out of the weird gold-looking substance, and they're scared of that, or is there another explanation? Also, there's the crashed airplane on the island that probably tells some sort of a story. And on top of all of that, some people are speculating that during the endgame cutscene, the moon that we see looks a bit like the golden ore that we find in the caves. But that might be just a bit too far-fetched. Sadly, I can't answer any of those questions as I couldn't find any clues giving any answers. As I said, this game is still in early access, so the developers might add more things and more clues to make the story easier to understand. They might expand on it. Plus, I've just finished the game, and I'm sure after I replay it, I'll learn more interesting information about the island and what actually happened here. And even though it's an early access, I still believe there are some things that I've missed. Let's also remind ourselves, and let's not
I
forget
feel
that
like they did a lot with it. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they did do a lot with this game. Like, once we figured out the ending to The Forest, it really wasn't that hard to figure out. Like, they basically just bought the island. They were trying to do subjects, or I guess you could say subjects, to make cannibals, like mutants and stuff. And then his daughter died, basically, and he had to catch another kid to... Basically, that one was pretty easy, but this one's a lot more complicated. And I want to see more explanations, because that wasn't a very good explanation. He did explain some of it, but there wasn't a lot to get out of that, to be completely honest. Alrighty. That should be the end of the stream, y'all. We did finish the game, so I will see you guys next time.